Hi everyone, welcome to FlowTran-X's first pipeline model tutorial. We're going to run through a simple supply-demand gas model today. So without further ado, we'll click New Model and we'll go Tutorial 1. And then we'll create, as you can see, gas and liquid are both options, but we do gas today. Go Create and Open. So that brings us to our model construction page, which is basically just a blank canvas within which you can drag and drop your devices, your supply, demand, pipe break, compressors, pumps, all that kind of stuff. So we'll take our supply known flow and drop that onto the canvas and our demand known pressure. And to create a pipeline, you simply drag from one to the other. As you can see on the right hand side, we're kind of a sidebar with all details about each device and their units and data variation. So now we'll head over to the scenario tab. Our simulation settings, we're going to run a default simulation setting. Our equation of state, now there's some options here, but we're going to go with our default, which is also a BWRS. It's pretty standard. Our time, we're going to run this in hours and do 24 of them with a time step of 1 to make our data variation a little simpler. We're going to have a transient model and have a fixed composition here, although variable composition is an option. Now our device parameters, we're going to do something interesting here. So we can export this to a CSV. So here we are, we've opened up the CSV file, and as you can see we have our flow temperature, pressure, and temperature for our supply demand and for the pipe, and our steady state, our time, from 1 to 24. So what we're going to do is we're going to manually change these values. So we're going to change our flow, and we're going to change it by +2 every time step, and we'll keep the rest of these stable. So here, really useful, you can edit your data and just pop it straight back into the model. So we're going to save this as tutorial 1. I think we'll stick with tutorial 1. So there we go, save as tutorial 1. And then we can go back to our model. So now we can close this and close that and choose our tutorial 1 file. There we go, and as you can see, when we go to our supply, we have an increase in flow starting at 60 going up to 108, as we have in our CSV file, ending at 24. We're in our time step. Now for fluid composition, we're going to choose our standard, which is Bob, but there will be more options added in future. So now we're going to calculate our model, which brings us up to our summary. So here we have our system line pack, which shows up our line pack versus time. Our network paths, so we've created a network path from supply to demand, which is test 1. Network plots, here we have test 1, and we have the pressure, and we can watch our little movie here and watch as time goes on what happens to pressure over distance. And now you can do that with energy flow, volume flow, you can have all different sorts of graphs. Our time plots, you can view each node and view the volumetric flow versus time. Finally, input-output files, if you'd like, you can open your pressure file. And finally, here in our pressure CSV output file, we have the pressure in each node 1 through 5 at each time step from 0 to 24. So this is very useful if you'd like to export your data into just to have raw data, or you'd like to graph it yourself, anything like that. So and you can do this for all your different outputs as well. So thank you for watching. Please definitely pay attention. We are very active on LinkedIn, on our blog, on our website, and on YouTube as well. We like to keep content going, so we'll be posting new things in the very near future. So watch out. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and see you later.